Everybody loves Fur Elise, including me, and you're doing a very good job with it. I'm going to give you a couple of tips. Now, I want you to grab your pencil, and I want you to grab your copy of Fur Elise. So if you don't have that, stop this video right now, and then you can restart it again. I'm going to reshare my screen so that you can see my copy of Fur Elise, and I'm going to give you a couple of places where you need to fix. First of all, I want you to practice it with less pedal. Okay, so let's take a look. So in your music, it starts off showing you where to use pedal. Whenever we do this recurring theme that does this, there's no pedal. So make sure that foot is lifted up completely. Don't let there be any pedal when that is happening. Then now notice at the beginning of every measure, pedal changes. Pedal changes. And then look, here's the theme. Then there's no pedal. Then pedal changes. Then look, they put pedal simile. So that means they're not going to write that anymore. So you continue with the same pedal pattern. That means every measure, change the pedal. Every measure, change the pedal. Every measure, change the pedal. Now that's your job to know to do that. Don't let that pedal foot just sit down, and don't let it even sit down a little bit. That's very important. Sometimes practice with no pedal. Sometimes practice changing the pedal. Make sure that foot lifts completely clear the pedal because we don't want it to be muddy. Okay, now where you need to use your pencil is I want you to find, let's see here, it is measure 10. Okay, I'm going to highlight it here on the music. I want you to be looking at the left-hand notes in measure 10. Let's see here, let's see here. It must be, yes, it is measure 10, right here. What are the names of those notes? You're playing G, D, G, an octave, but it spans more than an octave. Notice your pinky, finger 5, is going to play that low G, then your thumb is going to reach a whole octave, G, G. Then finger 2 is going to rainbow over for B. Right there. Mark that in your music so you can fix that right there. Okay, so when you get to the second ending, I'm going to play the second ending. Okay, you listen. Starting at the second ending. Here it comes. Right here. G, G, then over to B. Did you hear? G, G, then over to B. Okay, so you want to fix that. And then let's see here. That's all I'm going to put in this video for right now, so your videos aren't too long. I want you to practice that carefully and slowly. Oh, let me put this in this video also. What I want you to do is I want you to practice with the metronome on this first page. Probably about, let's put it on about 60. So I'm going to turn it on at 60. And so 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and listen. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's a good tempo. Then there is one other thing I want to put in this video. So hopefully you didn't turn this video off. Okay, so let's see here. Let me share my screen again. I want you to look carefully. Let me see what measures it is. It's measures 13 and 14. Be finding that in your music. Measures 13 and 14. Your right hand is stealing all of the notes, and it's not supposed to be all right hand. Your left hand gets some notes too. So let's see here. I'm going to use purple because it stands out. Okay, so your left hand is playing these notes right here. And then green, your right hand is playing the green notes. But then what is happening, the next purple box, your right hand is playing those, but your left hand is supposed to. So it's supposed to go left, then right, then left again, and then the right takes over. Okay, so after after this octave thing that you're doing correctly now, after that, it goes left, right, left, and then the right takes over. Right. So look at your music. Take a look at this. See, the two purple parts are both left hand. So left hand, left hand. Okay, there you go. That's enough for this video. Get to practicing, use that metronome, get that pedal foot up, fix those notes, and have fun with Fur Elise. Practice time is a gift. Miss Pam loves being your teacher.